and welcome into the ReMix, a mix of lifestyle, entertainment, and community stories. I'm Breana Pitts. From Good Will Hunting to The Departure, it seems you can't keep Matt Damon away from shooting movies in Boston. And for his latest, The Instigators, he is back in the city and teaming up with an old friend. WBZ producer Felicity Otterbein sat down with the cast.
What makes the Affleck so much fun to work with?
Oh my gosh. Well,
she's assuming we're fun to work with.
Yeah, I don't know where you get your information. No, I grew up with them. I love them. They're my friends, and they're my lifelong friends. And so that alone makes it fun. But they also happen to be two of the most talented people that I've ever met, and so that makes it fun in a different way. Because it makes me better and it makes the project better, and it's just, I laugh a lot when I'm with either of them, you know, just because we have so much shared history, so many in jokes and things. Like, he can say something in a voice and it'll be some guy who said something to us in high school that I'm like totally forgot about, and I'll just be like in stitches, like, you know, there's nothing like somebody who's known you for that long, you know what I mean? And we've been through a lot. Like, we've, you know, from growing up in the same neighborhood to struggling actors in LA and living in, a house together, and
kids and marriage.
Yeah, kids and marriage. I mean,
not together.
Not together. But all those stages of life, and where you're bouncing ideas and looking for advice from each other and experiencing stuff together, and births and deaths and all of that. So it's just, it makes it really easy to work with somebody, because you're always drawing on that real stuff. And when there's a lot of it that you share, it just makes it a lot easier.
Absolutely. And for you to work with them for the first time, and this is kind of their home turf, what was this experience like for you?
It was great. I'd worked with Matt before on Downsizing and loved that experience. And I knew that, you know, Matt and Casey had this really special relationship and bond, and I had a feeling that I kind of knew Casey already for some reason without having met him, and then getting to actually meet him, it was just like really nice, and getting to see the family operating, and it's just really sweet. As much as they, you know.
By the way, Hong came into a situation where Matt and Doug had worked together before. We knew each other really well. We all worked with the producers before. And instead of sort of seeming like a guest in someone else's house, she just, like, is appropriate for the character, just like planted a flag and was like, I'm in these scenes. You know what I mean? I'm going to take charge here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Matt, you've commented before on the film industry and the money that comes in from it, and you've commented on the shift from the profits that come from DVDs, and now this is going to be released on streaming. Mm-hmm. How are you feeling about a stream release, and did your approach change at all?
No, it's the same as, I mean, look, you make a film, it's going to go into theaters for a certain amount of time, and then it's going to go live on a platform somewhere. So we made it the exact same way, and this is going to get a limited theatrical release and then go live on Apple Plus. So no, it's the same. And Apple was an amazing partner. Like, they gave us everything we needed to make the movie. They gave us great notes on the script. You know, we didn't need any babysitting, and they didn't treat us like we needed babysitting, which is always really nice when everyone treats each other like adults in the partnership, and everyone does great work and it gets done. And so it was really a kind of a blissful experience. So
I think the only other question I have is, do you still have your Duncan suit?
You know what? I don't.
What?
I don't. And had I known,
it's in a museum.
I know. I gave it back to our wardrobe supervisor who did that day, made those suits up, and then Duncan turned out, so they sold them. They did? They made 10,000 of them and sold them right out.
Immediately.
Yeah, and then Brady called and asked for his, called Ben and was like, do you still have mine? I'd love to put it up as, you know, because it'd be a great souvenir. Like, and so they found Tom's and they sent it to Tommy. So he's got his, I think, but I don't have mine.
Tom
but if we bring the Dun Kings back, they'll have to make me a new one. So.
And you can catch your favorite Paramount movie for free at the Seaport. The Boston Seaport is teaming up with CBS News' Boston's parent company to offer a series of outdoor movies starting on Monday, August 5th. Anyone can go and enjoy a film under the stars. The parking lot's going to open at 6 p.m. and the movies start at 7. You can rent lawn chairs or bring your own blanket or chair. There will be complimentary popcorn and other giveaways on a first-come, first-serve basis. So here is a look at the lineup. August 5th, it's Good Burger. 12th will be School of Rock. August 19th, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. And the 26th is the Paw Patrol movie and several others every Monday in September. Well, looking for a tasty and easy seaside dish this summer? Coming up on the ReMix, the chef from Victory Point in Quincy shows us how to make a Cod Milanese. Summer in New England is the ideal time to grab a meal by the water, and Victory Point on Marina Bay in Quincy offers just that. Chef Pino Maffeo joined Jordyn Jagolinzer to walk us through a wonderful warm weather dish.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited because I was saying to you that I have never had cod Milanese. A lot of people will do a Milanese dish, but I haven't tried it with cod, and we are going to make the salad portion.
Well, I think Milanese is the perfect summer dish, and you could use it in many different ways. In this case, we're going to use these beautiful tomatoes. Look at these.
They are so beautiful. The colors between the green, I thought this one, I mean, it's not purple, but it's purple-ish.
That was your favorite.
It's my favorite one. I'm going to take it home.
Heart tomato, and then we have these tiny cherry tomatoes that are all colorful. I think that's really pretty.
They look so fresh and delicious. I'm sure that's really important when you're doing a Milanese. If anyone wants to try it at home, is to make sure you've got good quality ingredients.
Yeah, we picked this dish because it's something you could do at home. I think a lot of chefs present items that are really difficult to do at home. I think that when people get home, they want to eat quick, have something delicious and healthy. So this is perfect. You could use cod, you could use chicken, you could use, actually in New York, we use duck, which is incredible.
Ooh,
a little bit
that sounds
esoteric,
good.
but excellent. Same way, but you would have to change the salad, probably beets, maybe a little orange, kind of duck à l'orange. But this is perfect. Anybody that has a garden, this would be a perfect accompaniment to that cod.
Yeah, it looks pretty easy. So why don't we start chopping, getting the salad portion
So what
ready
I like
to go?
do is, take some of different colored tomatoes. We'll try your favorite.
I mean, these are so beautiful. I don't even know where I would find tomatoes like this.
We try really hard to buy locally and source locally as best we can, especially in the summer months. And
Look at that tomato.
see how it's purple on the outside?
I guess I can't take it home, that one now, because you started cutting.
No, but we'll
That's
give you
okay.
a couple more to take home.
That's okay. Now tell us about Victory Point too. Why is it such a great destination this time of year?
Victory Point in the summer is an incredible location down at the marina in Quincy if you've never been. It's just a beautiful place to be on a warm day. And the views are amazing, and the food is also amazing. We also have Boardwalk Pizza in South Boston. I don't know if you've been. Have you been? Little secret out there, on Thursdays in South Boston, we offer an amazing roast beef sandwich.
Ooh.
But that's a secret.
That's okay. So
But,
we'll just tell our viewers not to tell anybody.
Yeah, it's on
at home.
Thursdays only.
Okay, Thursdays only. You heard it here first. Now, so the restaurant's an elevated take on Italian and seafood, right?
Correct. Coastal dining, waterfront dining with Italian.
So we're making one dish, but what are some of your signature dishes too for people who want to come check it out?
So we have the classic waterfront dining items like lobster roll or Frito miso, which is our version of a fried seafood platter, which is delicious. You can also get traditional stuff, Italian stuff, like polenta with grilled lamb skewers, broccoli rabe and beans, which is absolutely delicious.
That sounds so good.
So we serve an array and a variety of dishes there as well. We do spaghetti and clams with local clams. We have fresh oysters from Wellfleet. It's amazing.
Oh, sounds like something for everyone too, which is great when you're going out with a group, especially in the summer. Now, so we've chopped these tomatoes.
Yep.
They
And
look
I'm adding,
so nice.
For color, I'm adding, yellow. A mix and a few cherries. And now we're just going to dress it. We're going to dress it simply. It doesn't need any vinegar because tomatoes have a lot of acid already. So what we first start doing, we're going to season it with sea salt.
Perfect. That's a good tip about the vinegar. I feel like I actually always do. Like a balsamic vinegar or something if I do a tomato at home and you don't really need it.
Yeah, some people prefer it to be a little bit more acidy. I prefer just to have the sweetness and the acidity of the tomatoes. I think less is more.
Totally.
You know, and what grows together goes together. So literally in my garden, I'll have tomatoes and basil and cucumbers. So they all grow together, so they go together.
I like that. It's a good way to remember it.
What I like to do with this first, I add celery leaves. A lot of people don't really like celery leaves, I think, or celery in itself, but I do like the leaves. It adds a little bit of bitterness. So we're gonna add that. I picked this from my yard, which is mint.
Oh.
Smell that?
Oh my gosh, it smells so good.
Right?
So good. I love the smell of mint, especially in the summertime.
Amazing.
The best time to use
Amazing.
it.
And you could do, I mean, if you wanted to, you could do a Greek version of this. You could do watermelon and feta and basil and extra virgin olive. Just ripping some basil.
Well, I love all the
beautiful that
different
looks.
textures we've already got going in there. The tip about doing different colored tomatoes really elevates it, I feel like, too.
Absolutely. And then we have these baby cucumbers, which I love. I mean, just the way it looks now, undressed, unseasoned, it looks amazing.
And the cod, tell us about your preparation for that. You made it ahead of time.
It's a basic breading system. We do flour, egg, and panko. You can season it whatever you want. You can put garlic inside. You can put oregano inside, whatever you prefer. But that's basically the seasoning. And you can do the same thing, like we said, with chicken, pork, or what have you. Even beef, which is great. We cooked it till it was golden brown. And that's it. You could even do this ahead of time, have it ready for a dinner party, and then make your salad at the last minute and just finish it at the end.
Oh, I love that. So any last minute garnishes for our salad
so what
here?
we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. We're going to dress it over the top.
I love this little baby version of the olive oil. Everybody needs this, I think, in their kitchen, a little baby one.
Extremely clumsy. So anything that's tall, I'm going to knock over.
Good,
so keep
perfect.
things low.
It's a good tip.
So a little bit of that. And then we're going to add a little bit of red onion. I like to use some scallions would work in here. Shallots would work in here. Finely chopped chives would work.
Oh my gosh, this smells so good already.
And then we're going to do a little micro basil. And then I'm just going to use my hands. I'm going to toss that. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Yep.
It looks delicious. And then last but not least,
I'm going to just plate that.
beautiful.
And it doesn't have to be perfect. It could be big chunks, small chunks. And we're just going to put it on the side there.
Oh, it looks so
I don't know
pretty
if the camera's
too.
picking up the colors.
Oh yeah, I can see the colors there.
And then
Gorgeous.
I like to finish it with a little bit more olive oil.
Yeah, you can never have too much olive oil. Good olive oil, right?
Great olive oil.
Exactly.
A little bit of basil.
My mouth is watering. It smells, people at home can't smell it. It
Finish
smells
with a
so
little
good
bit
and
more
fresh.
Salt. And last but not least, we have an herb oil made with all the herbs from my yard.
Oh, so that's the chef's secret right there.
And
Everyone at
just
home
gonna
has to come in
top
to
it
try that.
That way.
Wow.
Go to town.
Stunning. You know I will. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Chef Pino Maffeo from Victory Point in Quincy.
Thank you so much.
We are going to come by and check it out for sure. And for now, I'm going to go right in, dive in, cod,
Enjoy.
and get a big bite. I think you need a bite too.
No.
You sure?
It's too early for me.
Okay, it's lunchtime for me. That's delicious.
Simple.
Simple and delicious. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
What a yummy summer meal. All right, teaming up with the Patriots, still ahead on the ReMix. Team Impact helps some youngsters in need meet their gridiron heroes. Well, Team Impact kids had an exciting moment at Patriots training camp. And as WBZ's Tiffany Chan shows us, the kids also made it special for the players.
The sound of pure joy and excitement at Patriots training camp in Foxborough. 4 Team Impact families got a front row seat to the action. These kids lighting up with each whistle, catch, and tackle.
It's super fun.
You got the best seat in the house. It's a quick escape from the doctor's visits and medical treatments. Each Team Impact kid is battling a chronic illness, like 9-year-old Julian, or Juju, as his family calls him.
Because I have sickle cell.
You can't play football because of the impact, so it's good for them to embrace him as at this young age, and like I said, instill a passion in him.
Wait, is Juju coming over here?
He might. What, number 7? We're just gonna keep an eye on number 7 now.
Making this moment, meeting Patriots wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster, even more special.
I'm Juju.
Oh, you're Juju too. Hey, there you go. I'm the first Juju because I'm older than you.
It does so much, obviously, for the kids, but the student athletes too, which I think is really cool. And at the core, that's what sports is about.
The pros on the field, like David Andrews and Josh Uche, have something to learn from matches like Aiden, Damian, Joe, and Juju.
It feels good to be able to, lift their days, brighten up their days a little bit just by, saying hello and signing some autographs.
A simple gesture that makes such an impact for these kids and their parents.
Right after this, we have a medical appointment, so it just kind of takes us away from the routine and having to go to the doctors.
A moment of fun, a time for these kids to just enjoy being a kid, thanks to the New England Patriots and Team Impact.
It's Juju's arm sleeve.
That is pretty awesome.
My favorite part was this part, no doubt.
From Foxborough, I'm Tiffany Chan, WBZ News.
Well, we still have more to come on the ReMix. It is one of the city's best and delectable initiatives. We will have details on Dine Out Boston and feature a wonderful spot to grab some food, fun, and music. Well, a 2-week culinary celebration is about to launch. Dine Out Boston is back for another summer run in partnership with Meet Boston and the Massachusetts Office of Travel and Tourism. I spoke with Robert Eugene, the owner of Hue, about Dine Out Boston and his restaurant and entertainment venue in the Copley Square Hotel. So joining us now, we have Robert Eugene, the owner of Hue Restaurant and Entertainment Venue in the Copley Square Hotel. Robert, thanks for coming in and being with us.
Thank you for having me. Good morning.
Good morning here in the studio. So first off, tell us about Dine Out Boston, the format, and what it really has to offer for people who are living in the city and then people who are coming just in to visit.
Dine Out Boston is a great opportunity to check out your favorite restaurant or try a new place that you haven't been to before. It's offered special menus at special prices, so you can get a taste of a little bit of everything. I think it's great for community building, a lot of people coming in and out, like you said, tourists or local residents as well. So.
Yeah, and I think it's totally possible, too, to live in the city and still not try everything.
Absolutely.
Because there's so much.
So many places, yeah.
Hue has a globally inspired menu, so what can guests expect when they come to your restaurant?
I like to say Hue is home. So very welcoming. You come in, you either hear live music or a DJ as you come into the space, and it's dimly lit, it's pretty intimate, but it's all about the food, about the people, and enjoying the vibe.
Okay, so tell us about some of the dishes that you brought here today. We'll start over here.
Yes, this is our hard-seared octopus. It's layered over a green goddess dressing, and on top is a chorizo. Actually dressing on top.
Oh my goodness. And that green goddess is like that nice fresh zest.
Yes, it is.
Okay, what's in the middle here? This piques my interest right away.
This is our mixed grill. So you've got New York strip, lamb lollipops, chorizo, grilled chicken, some pickles, which is like a pickled onion.
Yep, my favorite.
Yes. And then some sausage to enjoy in the middle.
Okay, so this is a really awesome shared plate to come in with friends.
Yes. Hue, for the most part, is communal dining. We think that good food is meant to be shared.
Oh, I love that. Okay, and then what's over here on the end?
All right, this is another seared shrimp. This is with the garlic sauce on top. So.
Okay, so delicious. It smells so, if we had smell-o-vision, it smells so good. Okay, you also say that Hue offers the city's best dinner parties.
Yes, again, it's a vibrant space. It's not boring. It's pretty loud at times, so it's not something where you're going to come and have intimate conversation. It's a celebration, and every time you come in, that's what you expect.
If you're having a fun dinner party at home, it should be loud and fun.
Exactly.
That's kind of what a good dinner party is.
Absolutely.
All right.
We got great food, great cocktails. Our cocktail program is amazing.
Oh my goodness. Well, this all looks so good. I can only imagine the cocktails that would be paired with all of this.
I couldn't bring that today.
It's a little early, so we'll save that. But that's why you got to go and check out Hue.
Absolutely.
All right, Rob, thank you so much for coming in.
Of course, my pleasure.
Well, Dine Out Boston runs from August 4th to the 17th. Robert Eugene, owner of Hue Restaurant in the Back Bay, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate you.
Well, thank you for joining us on the ReMix. We will be back next week with more community, entertainment, and lifestyle stories.